Hey friends, welcome back. Let's start with another video, that is GATE 2012, and again we'll start with one by one and I'll be telling you the answers. You can have a quick revision in your preparation, right? So let's start with the very first question, that is consider the following logical inferences. I1 is if it rains, then the cricket match will not be played. The cricket match was played, right? So inference is there was no rain. I2 is if it rains, then the cricket match will not be played. It did not rain, that means the cricket match was played. So which of the following is true regarding this? So for first question, our answer is B, that is I1 is correct but I2 is not correct inference, right? Second is which of the following is true? So for question number 2, our answer is basically C, that is every relation in BCNF is also in third NF, because I hope you know that there is always 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, then BCNF and then 4NF, right? So the sequence goes like that. Now third question is what will be the output of the following C program? So here we have given the C program and there are 4 options, out of which you will have to frame the correct one. So for this program, I would say that since till now we have done lot of programming question and I have been telling the answers you. So if you haven't solved it on already, just do it by yourself first, right? Comment the answers below so that at the last I will tell you the correct answer for that, right? So it will also help you to revise at real time. You can just pause the video and frame the answers, right? Even in fact in today's paper I will be giving lots of questions for you, right? Which I feel they are more important, because if you solve one question, there are many questions of similar logic, right? So I'll be trying to giving you some assignment like questions, so you can just do that quickly and tell me whether you found it or not. The fourth question is assume polynomial not equals to NP. Which of the following is true? So for question 4, our answer is B, that is NP complete intersection P equals to null, right? So this is true for P not equals to NP. Now fifth is the worst case running time to search for an element in a balanced binary tree with n2 to the power n element is what? So for question number 5, our answer will be C, that is theta n. Now question number 6 is we have given a truth table represent the boolean function what? So we have to find the boolean function. So for question 6, our answer will be A, that is x, right? Now 7th is the decimal value 0.5 in IEEE single precision floating point representation has. So for question number 7, our answer will be B, that is a fraction bits of 00 dash dash up to 00 and exponent value of -1. So B will be the answer for 7th. 8th is a process executes the code, right? The total number of child processes created is what? So for question number 8, our answer will be C, that is 7. Now question number 9 is consider the function fx equals to sin x in the interval x belongs to x by 4, 7 pi by 4. The number and location s of the local minima of the functions are what? So for question number 9, our answer will be D, that is 2 at pi by 4 and 3 pi by 2. 10th is the protocol data unit PDU for the application layer in the internet stack is what? So for question number 10, our answer will be C, that is message. So the protocol data unit PDU for the application layer in the internet stack is message. For 11, let A be the 2 into 2 matrix with element A11 equals to A12 equals to A21 equals to +1 and A22 equals to -1. Then the eigenvalues of the matrix A to the power 19 are what? So for 11, our answer will be D, that is 512 root 2 and -512 root 2. Question number 12 is what is the complement of the language accepted by the NFA shown below, right? Assume sigma equals to A, that is domain, and psilon is the empty string. So if you check that, we have to find the accepted language by the NFA. So for question number 12, our answer will be B, that is psilon only, right? So that will be the complement of the accepted language of the NFA. 13 is what is the correct translation of the following statement into mathematical logic? Some real numbers are rationals. So now we have to frame the mathematical logic. So for 13 our answer is basically C, that is some x in real x that are rational number, right? So that will be some real numbers are rational. 14 is give the basic ER and relational model which is following is incorrect. So for 14 we have to find the incorrect one. So the correct answer is C here, that is in a row of a relational table an attribute can have more than one value, which is not correct, right? 15 is which of the following statement are true about SQL query. So for SQL query we have given 4 statement PQRS, right? Now we have to find the correct one. So for 15 our answer is basically C, that is Q and R are the correct, where Q is telling that an SQL query can contain a having clause only if it has a group by clause. That is right. All attribute used in the group by clause must appear in the select clause. That is also correct, right? So C will be the truth. Now 16 is the recurrence relation capturing the optimal execution time of the Tower of Hanoi problem with n dices is what? So for 16 our answer will be D, that is Tn equals to 2t n minus 1 plus 1, right? So this will be the Tn for Tower of Hanoi problem with n dices. 17 is the let G be a simple undirected planar graph on 10 vertices with 15 edges. If G is a connected graph, then the number of bounded faces in any embedding of G on the plane is equals to what? So for 17 if you solve this you will get the answer as 6, right? Now 18 is let W n and A n denote respectively the worst case and average case running time of an algorithm executed on an input of size n. Which of the following is always true? So for 18 our answer is C, that is A n equals to order of Wn, this one. Now 19 is the amount of ROM needed to implement a 4-bit multiplier is what? So for 19 our answer will be D, that is 2 k bits, right? 20 is register renaming is done in pipeline processors, right? So which register renaming is done in pipeline processors? So for 20 our answer is C, basically to handle certain kind of hazards. 21st is consider a random variable x that takes values +1 and -1 with probability 0.5 each. The value of the cumulative distribution function fx at x equals to -1 and +1 are what? So for 21st our answer will be C, that is 0.5 and 1. 22 is which of the following transport layer protocol is used to support electronic mail? So in the transport layer protocol we use TCP to support email. 23rd is in the IPv4 addressing format the number of network allowed under class C addresses is what? So for 23 our answer will be C, that is 2 to the power 21. 24 is which of the following problems are decidable, right? So for 24 our answer is D, that is 3 4. 3 is if L is regular language then is L bar also regular, and if L is a recursive language then is L bar also recursive, right? 25th is give the language L equals to AB, AA, B, AA. Which of the following strings are in L star, right? So for 25 our answer will be C, that is 1, 2 and 4. 1 is this expression, right? 2 is this expression and 4 is this expression. So C will be the correct answer for 25. 26th is which of the following graph is isomorphic to what? So this is the graph. Now we have to find this graph is isomorphic to which one? So the correct answer is B, that is this graph is isomorphic to this one. 27 is consider the following transaction with data item P and Q initialized to 0, right? T1, T2 we have given any non-serial interleaving of T1 and T2 for concurrent execution leads to what? So for 27 B 27 the answer is B, a schedule that is not conflict serializable. Schedule that is not conflict serializable, right? 28 is the bisection method is applied to compute a zero of the function fx equals to x to the power 4 minus x to the power 3 minus x to the power 2 minus 4 in the interval 1 9. The method converge to a solution after dash iteration. So for 28 the answer is 3 iteration, right? So if you solve this you will get the answer as 3. So B will be the correct answer for 28. 29 is let G be a weighted graph with age weights greater than 1 and G dash be the graph constructed by squaring the weights of ages in G. Let T and T dash be the minimum spanning tree of G and G dash respectively with total weights T and T dash. Which of the following statement is true? So here for 29 you will solve this, and if you already know that the answer for 29, just comment below, and at the last I will tell you the right answer, right? So this is also a part of your assignment. Now I'll also be giving 2-3 more questions for you guys, right? So which will help you to be more focused at the real time. So you can pause and comment the answer now itself. So 30th is what is the minimal form of a corner graph shown below? Assume that x denotes a don't care term, right? So here the minimal form of corner graph we have to find. So you can see that xr as don't care. So first set we will get is 1 2 3 4, right? So one set will be this. Now we can ignore don't care, but we can have these two and these two, right? So for 30 our answer will be B. Yeah. 31st is consider the three processes P1, P2 and P3 shown in the table, right? Now the completion order of the three processes under the policies FC, FS and RR2 round robin scheduling with CPU quantum of 2 times units are what? So for 31 our answer will be C, that is FC, FS, P1, P2, P3 and RR2 equals to P1, P3, P2. Now 32 is fetch and add xi is an atomic read modify write instruction that reads the value of memory location x, increments it by the value I and return the old value of x. It is used in the pseudo code shown below to implement a busy wait log. L is an unsigned integer shared variable initialized to 0. The value of 0 corresponds to a log being available, while any non-zero value corresponds to the log being not available. So this is the program or pseudo code. So this implementation is what? So if you read all the option you will see that B, that is this implementation fails as L can take on a non-zero value when the log is actually variable, log is actually available. 33 is suppose a fair six-sided die is rolled once. If the value on the die is 1 2 or 3, the die is rolled a second time. What is the probability that the sum total of value that turn up is at least 6? So for 33 our answer will be B, that is 5 by 12. Now 34 is an internet service provider ISP has the following chunk of CIDR based IP address available with it. This is the IP address. The ISP wants to give half of this chunk of addresses to organization A and a quarter to organization B while retaining the remaining with itself. Which of the following is a valid allocation of addresses to A and B? So for 34 our answer is A. Now 35 is suppose a circular queue of capacity n minus 1 elements is implemented with an array of n elements. Assume that the insertion and deletion operation are carried out using rear and front as array index variable respectively. Initially rear equals to front equals to 0. So the condition to detect queue full and queue empty are what? For 35 then our answer will be A, that is full equals to rear plus 1 mod n equals to front and empty equals to rear equals to front. So A will be the answer. Now 36 is consider the program given below in a block structured pseudo language with lexical scoping and nesting of procedural permitted, right? And this is the program. Now consider the calling chain main equals to A1 A2 A21 A1. The correct set of activation records along with their access links is given by what? So for 36 our answer will be D, that is this one. So D will be the answer for 36. 37 is how many onto or subjective functions are there from an n element, n is greater than equals to 2, set to a 2 element set. So for 37 our answer will be C, that is 2n minus 1. So this will be the answer for 37. 38 is let G be a complete undirected graph on n vertices. If vertices of G are labeled, then the number of distinct cycle of length 4 in G is equals to what? So again for 38 I would say that you should solve this, right? You will get a clear picture, and just comment the answer below in the comment box. Just pause the video and start solving. It won't take your much time. It is a 2 minutes of question, even 38 and 39. So like 39 you can also solve. That is a list of n string, each of length n is sorted into lexicographical order. This is very nice question, guys. Using the merge sort algorithm, the worst case time complexity of the consumption is. So you should solve this and give the answer. Even for 39 I would give the clue that the answer is not in the option that has been given, right? So you can check the answer and just comment it. 40 is consider the directed graph shown in the figure below. There are multiple shortest paths between vertices S and T. Which one will be reported by the Dijkstra shortest path algorithm? Assume that in any interaction, the shortest path to a vertex V is updated only when a strictly shorter path to V is discovered. So this is the graph. So for 40 our answer will be D, that is SACET. Right, so D will be the answer. 41, a file system with a 300 gigabyte disk uses a file descriptor with 8 direct block addresses, 1 direct block address and one doubly indirect block address. The size of each disk block is 128 byte and the size of each disk block address is 8 bytes, right? The maximum possible file size in the file system is what? So for 41 here our answer will be B, that is 35 kilobytes. 42 is considered the virtual page reference string. This one on a demand paged virtual memory system running on a computer system that has main memory size of 3 page frame which are initially empty. Let LRU, FIFO and optimal denote the number of page faults under the corresponding page replacement policy. Then the answer is what? So for 42 our answer is B, optimal is less than FIFO is less than LRU. Now the question number 43 is, suppose R1 AB and R2 CD are two relation schema. Let R1 and R2 be the corresponding relation schema instances. B is a foreign key that refers to C in R2. If data in R1 and R2 satisfy referential integrity constant, which of the following always true? 43, the answer is A, right? So this expression will be the answer of 43. 44 is considered a source computer S transmitting a file of size 10 to the power 6 bits to a destination computer D over a network of two routers R1 and R2 and three links L1, L2 and L3. L1 connects S to R1, L2 connects R1 to R2 and L3 connects R2 to D. Let each link be of length 100 km. Assume signal travel over each link at a speed of 10 to the power 8 meters per second. Assume that the link bandwidth on each link is 1 Mbps. Let the file be broken down into 1000 packets, each of size 1000 bits. Find the total sum of transmission and propagation delays in transmitting the file from S to D is what? So for 44 our answer will be A, that is 1005 milliseconds. Now 45 is consider an instance of TCP additive increase multiplicative decreases AIMD algorithm where the window size at the start of the slow start phase is 2 MSS and the threshold at the start of the first transmission is 8 MSS, right? Assume that a timeout occurs during the fifth transmission. Find the congestion window size at the end of 10th transmission is what? Yeah, so for 45 just solve this, right? And you will get the answer, and just comment the solution in below, right? Because when I solve this I got a different answer for 45. So I would request you that you too solve the question and just do let me know the answers what you get, and once I'll get the probability or majority of the answer are same, so we'll consider at the correct answer. Now 46 is consider the set of string on 0 1 in which every substring of 3 symbol has at most 2 0, right? For example, this and this are in the language, but the string is not. So all string of length less than 3 are also in the language. A partially completed DFA that except the language is shown below. So for 46 here our answer will be D, right? For if you see, so if you see the DFA here, right? So the missing arcs in the DFA is what? Now for the question number 46, our answer is D, basically that is this one, this table. 47 is the height of a tree is defined as the number of edges on the longest path in the tree. The function shown in the pseudo below is invoked as height root to compute the height of a binary tree rooted at the tree pointer root, right? So the approximate expression for the two boxes B1 and B2 are what? So here the return value, we will have to get that. So if you hit and try or play with the program, you will get the answer as A, that is B1 equal to 1 plus height and of right, and B2 is 1 plus max H1 and S2. So A will be the answer for this question. Now 48, the question is consider the following C program. Okay, so this is the program that has been given and there is a PRT function call, right? Now there is another function that is a PRT function. I mean there is, now the definition of the function is here. So it is asking that what will be the generated by the given code segment. So what it will generate. So for 48 our answer is C, basically this is the pattern, that is 426220. Now 49 is what output will be generated by the given code segment if line 1 is replaced by auto int a equals to 1 and line 2 is replaced by register int a equals to 2. So for 49 in that case we will get the answer as D, that is 4242 and 20. Now 50 is let's say the problem statement is consider the following relation ABC, right? And the question is how many tuples does the result of the following relational algebra express contain? Assume that the schema of A union B is the same as that of A, right? So this is the expression. So for 50 our answer is A, that is 7. 51 is how many tuples does the result of the following SQL query contain? So the number of tuple, if you execute this query or frame logic for this, you will get the answer as B, that is 3. So the number of tuple will be written by this query in this data set is 3. Now next question is statement for linked question. Yeah. So for the grammar below, a partial LL1 parsing table is also presented along with the grammar. Entries that need to be filled are indicated as E1, E2 and E3. The symbol is the empty string, dollar indicates end of input, and pipe separates alternate right hand sided of the production. Okay, so this is the grammar. Now the first and follow sets of the non-terminal A and B are what? So for 52 our answer is A, that is first A equals to AB and epsilon first B, and follow A, that is AB, and follow B, that is AB and dollar. Next question is a computer has 256 kilobyte 4-way set associative write back data cache with block size of 32 byte, right? The processor sends 32-bit addresses to this cache control. Each cache tag directly entry contain in addition to address tag 2 valid bits, 1 modified bits and 1 replacement bit. So the number of bits in the tag field of an address is what? So now for 54 our answer will be C, that is 16. 55 is the size of cache tag directly. So if you get the size of cache tag directly from here, you will get the answer as A, that is 160 kbps. Now 56 is the cost function for a production in a firm is given by 5q square, where q is the amount of production. The firm can sell the product at the market price of rupees 50 per unit. The number of unit to be produced by the firm such that the profit is maximized is what? So for 56 the answer is A, that is 5. 57 is choose the most appropriate alternative from the option given below to complete the following sentence. Despite several dash, the mission succeeded in its attempt to resolve the conflict. So for 57 our answer will be B, that is setbacks. Which one of the following option is the closest in meaning to the word given below? So mitigate, Then for 58 the answer is 8, that is diminish. 59 is choose the grammatically incorrect sentence, right? So for 59 our answer is D, basically that is this country's expenditure on educational reforms is very less. So this is not correct sentence. 60, yeah, for 60 choose the most appropriate alternative from the option given below to complete the following sentence. Guys, here again you will have to give me the answer. Just comment the answer below, right? I'll give the answer you at the last. So basically the question is, Suresh's dog is the one dash was hurt in the stampede, right? So you will have to give me the answer below. 61 is wanted temporary part-time person for the post of field interviewer to conduct personal interviews to collect economic data recruitments. High school pass must be available for days, evening and Saturday work. Transportation paid, expense reimbursed. Which one of the following is the best inference from the above advertisement? So for 61 our answer here is D, that is not gender discriminatory. Now for 62, a political party orders an arc for the entrance to the ground in which the annual convention is being held. The profile of the arc follows the equation y equal to 2x minus 0.1 x square, where y is the height of the arc in meters. So the maximum possible height of the arc is what? 62 is, the answer is B, that is 10 meters. 63 is an automobile plant contracted to buy shock absorber from two suppliers X and Y. X supplies 60% and Y supplies 40% of this shock absorbers. All shock absorbers are subjected to qualified test. The ones that pass the quality test are considered reliable. Of X's shock observes, 96 are reliable. Of Y shocks observed, 72% are reliable. So the probability that a randomly chosen shock absorber which is found to be reliable is made by Y is what? So for 63 our answer is B, that is 0.334. So next question is, which of the following option assertion are correct? So these are the four statements. Now we have to find which is the correct one. So here the C, that is P and R is correct. P is telling that adding 7 to each entry in a list adds 7 to the mean of the list. This is right. R is doubling each entry in a list double the mean of the list. So whenever there is an operation in the actual list, the effect will be in mean. So both P and R will be correct. 65 is given the sequence of terms AD, CG, FK, JP. The next term is what? So here you will have to find the pattern, right? Also arrange that in alphabetical order, get their number and find the pattern. So once you will get the pattern, you will get the answer as OV, right? So A is the answer for 65. So yeah guys, this was all about 2012 paper. Hope this video really helped you a lot, and I remember whatever question I gave you as an assignment, just comment below if you found that, and if not, I'll definitely give you the answers, right? So just post your answers in the comment below first. So yeah, thanks for being with us.